Hello, Capricorns. I am here to channel a collective general reading for you guys for the month of July. And this is a love reading for twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart connections for my Capricorns. This is my actual very first reading for individual zodiac signs, and I felt drawn to start with you guys because that is my sun sign, and I'm in a very high vibrational, energetic, powerful energy today, and I want to start the momentum off just right. So let's get started. I want to do a little bit of some sound clearing. So take a deep breath in. And release. Okay. So just really center yourself and listen to the sound. Very good, very good. So I feel drawn to start with an angel oracle card. So what message do your angels have for you? What message do your angels have for you, Capricorn, in regarding love? Intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. To answer your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. So in regards to this journey, it's not about your ego and logical mind. It really is about moving through this spiritual journey from a heart-centered knowing. Okay, so when I talk about leading from your heart, it's not going with, your excitement or your passion, in a sense, although there should always be a balance, but when you rely on your knowing, that is the path of the heart. So that doesn't necessarily mean just going off of a whim. Your heart is the equalizer. It is the true balancer of your energies, and knowing that really centered, soft direction that is that perfect truth, and that is that narrow pathway, so it's really all about gauging all of your senses, and not choosing one over another. The pathway of the heart is the knowing, but it is also of the unknowing, walking into the unknown, but using your center as your guidance. So really trusting that where you're being led is the right path for you. So let's go ahead and draw some more cards here. So where's your energy, Capricorn? We have other, center, and present. Again, that's what I was talking about, is coming to center, being in the moment, in the present, not in the past or the future. When you come to a place of truly accepting your past for how it was, healing it, and moving forward, not moving forward in a place of resentment or bitterness or fear, but of really accepting everything that happened the way it did, and accepting people for exactly who they are, and releasing expectation, being grateful for everything that you have, every lesson, even the small things, really focusing in on being in your feeling body. And we have truth on the bottom of the deck here, so your guides are really speaking to you. And when you are in tune in the present moment, that's when the answers come very easily, very fluid. So what is the energy of your partner? And we have the World. So your partner, we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. So the more you are centering yourself, you are creating your outer world in perfect alignment with you, with your inner world. And your partner is on their way. They are taking the spiritual path, being led through perfect balance between their light and dark energies, the light and the shadow. We have the Lovers underneath that as well. So that is, again, taking the path of the heart, your true knowing, not resisting. How do they feel for you? We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And we have finances and career on the bottom of the deck. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this could be what maybe in between the connection right now, if you feel a little bit of distance. I feel that you are coming more into healing because you are able to more easily be in the flow and be in the center and present moment. You're no longer, your higher and lower energies are no longer battling each other. You're not dueling yourself, and you're really at peace and kind of have a deeper knowing of this journey, and that you and your partner both, I think, are working on finishing up cycles in regards to finances, so that you both can come into this union more free and able to truly enjoy the union for what it is without outside distractions. So that's really good. That's really powerful. And this past life relationship energy between you, they recognize this. They remember the feelings, the sensations, and they may even get residual memories or dreams. And this keeps that bond strong when you guys are apart. And it's really pushing them forward to make the changes. So whether or not you are seeing this, you have an internal knowing that this is going on. And this is bringing you closer into that union. So what are you looking forward to in the month of July? We have transformation. You're leading your masculine by following your truth, your soul path, your mission, being led by your higher guidance, and you are sending them a lot of synchronicities in their 3D world. There's an energetic tie, but your transformation is leading them to go forth on this path. And I do think this is in regards to healing this past life relationship that had separated you. So they see things very clearly. They see the healing that is taking place and that is going to take place. And they feel more comfortable following your lead now, because they're trusting that the evolutionary work that you've been doing, they really see the results of this, and that you are no longer projecting your own wounds onto them. You are really accepting them for who they are and allowing them to make their own choices, but you have a knowing that you are leading them in the right direction. They are following you. So there is a lot of healing that is taking place karmically regarding a past life connection that separated the two of you to begin with. And this life, you have come back together to really not only bring closure to that, but to heal and move forward into the realm of union with this partner. I do see this being a lifelong commitment, but it is a choice. But I see that it's a choice that you both have made in your hearts, a knowing. And at this point, you both have been through the worst, and you're coming out of darkness now. So there's so much energetic clearing that has taken place over the years or months that you guys have known each other. It's really bringing you into the light. So even if you were to go through hardships again, you both have a more solid commitment and loyalty to one another to not turn away from each other this time. You're going to get through it. And I see that, these situations are really no longer going to continue to happen. There is going to be a lot of transformation in the long run. The longer that you guys are together, there's going to be a lot more and more fulfillment. We have self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you, and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. And I see that that's what you are currently working on and healing more and more. You may feel an underlying subconscious guilt towards this past life, whether you know it or not. That is what has caused you to create such a seeming unbalance in this relationship, in this life. You have felt a unconscious need to prove yourself to your partner that you're not going to turn your back on them, but you're really learning to forgive yourself and release self-guilt, self-criticism when it comes to your confidence in your appearance. I see that you're really accepting yourself fully for who you are, while making changes to better yourself, to create a more healthy lifestyle, and to make changes where you want to have more confidence. Emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I do see that this is in the process of taking place. We have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes on the bottom of the deck here. So there may still be a little bit of resistance towards this connection, but it's being cleared, I see. The more you are letting go and allowing and taking your focus off of your masculine, trusting in yourself, This is going to naturally clear with the energies that are going to take place over the next couple of months. And so I really see this is an energetic pull that is happening behind the scenes with your masculine. So what is your masculine? Let's see. What is your masculine working on right now? What is he doing behind the scenes? Oh my gosh. Wow, we've got the World again. But we have the Healer of the Ages. So he is completing cycles. A major transformation here. He may be contacting his ancestors, spirit guides. They're working with him to create very deep healing in his heart space. A lot of illumination, clarity is taking place. So whether he's spoken this to you or not, there is a mutual unspoken understanding energetically between the two of you. And there's really completion. I see this as a completion. 2 and 9 equals 11. Twin flames. So he really sees this vision more clearly where he didn't before. Things are really starting to turn around and forward moving. Futuristically, he can really see the greater picture that you envision. It's starting to really unfold for him as well, and it's giving him a lot of hope and a lot of happiness as well. So he may really be working on praying and meditating. We do have the temple path, rest and rejuvenation, so he is going through a deep energetic transformation. I see this as a very clearing energy. I don't see this as a heavy one. I don't see a lot of pain towards the past. I kind of see a detachment towards the past on his end. I do see this as a reflection of you as well. You both have really come to accept things for how they unfolded and are ready to just move forward. He's being divinely guided, again, like I said, through the higher spirits, through synchronicities, through your light. You've shown him a safe haven, and energetically it's leading him towards that place. He may even be we have rest and rejuvenation as well. I see him meditating a lot, going inward, and really envisioning. He probably envisions the two of you together in this place. And it's funny because I used to do a lot of meditations like that. When I first started meditating, I would do a lot of visual meditations of the two of us meeting in this safe space where we could just be together with no bad energy around us. And I see that your masculine is now doing that. So if you did this at one point, now he's doing it. He's envisioning it. And it's really giving him so much peace and satisfaction because he really sees the possibility of this reality. This is a heaven on earth reality. This is true potential, that the higher guides have been trying to tell us this whole time, and it's finally coming to fruition, guys. So this is really beautiful energy here. So what does he want to tell his feminine? And when I talk about masculine and feminine energies, it's fluid energy. It doesn't have to be gender specific. We all have a balance of both in our system. So it's just whatever resonates with you. So what does the masculine want his feminine to know? He's not wanting to give up his secrets, that's for sure. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. What did I just say? The angels have really been guiding you feminines to trust more in your power, in your self-love, your self-worth, and to know that that attraction is enough, that you don't have to worry and be frantic anymore. Those energies are long gone. You don't stay up crying, or freaking out, or just worrying, stressing, moment by moment, day after day, hours through the night. You've really cleared a lot of this energy out of your system. We have getting to know each other on the bottom of the deck. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is really, this is a place where when you both actually do come into union, in a sense of the times that you do spend together now, there's a lot more closeness and more openness between the two of you. You may have even noticed this energetic shift recently, that you're feeling more emotionally available as well. And really, this whole time you thought that your masculine was emotionally unavailable, but you realize that you were the one initially doing it. And it didn't create that safe environment where he felt he could open up to you. Now that you're more in a light, positive, detached energy with him, and you're kind of, being more lighthearted and playful when you are in his presence, it's really caused him to open up a lot as well, because he feels safe, he feels comfortable, he feels confident. He doesn't feel like you're his enemy or his rival anymore. He feels a true friendship and bond with you, and that's really healing for him. We have adventure and culmination of vision. So this is something that he sees. Both you and him are having more fun with this connection the more it evolves, and you're seeing it as more of a fun experience versus a painful one. And so in regards to culmination of vision, this really reminds me of the world energy again, because we're seeing the unity between two visions coming into one full vision, and the true trust with the synchronized energies of your two worlds coming into one. So you both are really seeing the potential now, and sharing this vision. So even though we've got the female energy here, you're being the lead, creating this vision through these transformations. Back here behind you, like you don't even notice this energy, but there is a face here looking at you. So energetically, spiritually, you are leading him to really share this vision with you, from a true place of cooperation, willingness, really wanting to go on this adventure with you, create these new fun experiences with you. Wow, yeah, this is the two of you merging together, really creating this fullness. We've got the hands interlocked here. That's beautiful. There's just this beautiful magnificence that even though you both have two entirely different worlds that you envisioned, you're merging the two together, and it's creating this peace and happiness that you guys could really fulfill this ultimate destiny. And it's such a electrifying, that feeling. And I almost see these two horses. They look like unicorns, these energies. I don't know if you can see that, like this powerful energy of miracles, manifestation, magic. You know, you both are mirroring each other, sharing a beautiful vision together. That's so cool. That is so cool. So, how is this situation going to unfold over the next month? The month of July. How is this situation going to unfold? We have the Son of Cups. So that's his energy. His heart is opening up more and more. He's still developing. Yeah, because he's still healing. There's still a little healing taking place, but he's more open to it. And I see him searching that out, searching out healing modalities, really being on board with this spiritual journey. Because we've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. He sees this true ultimate fulfillment with this union, and he's really taking the steps willingly with an open heart to create this manifestation. Wow, we've got the Death card here. It kind of flew out sideways. I think that could either be read in upright or inverse energy here. It's so hard to say. I feel like it could really go either way, because really it means kind of the same thing. So it could be that this major transformation has passed or is coming to pass. Let's draw a clarifier. Alright, so we've got the Seven of Wands here. So there is something being ignited in him that is setting him apart from the crowd. So in regards to outsiders, anyone outside of this connection that didn't really necessarily believe in this connection or see his vision, he's really showing people out, showing people wrong. And it's really beautiful, like the faith that he has in his feminine in this union, this happiness. It's really glowing, and it's being the example for others. They're really taken aback by this energy. So he's really I do see this as him having already transformed, coming into this new beautiful energy of such a healed masculine, standing in his truth and his power for his feminine. And that is proof enough for the people in his life, whether friends, family, acquaintances, everyone's being affected by this light in a positive way. It's really opening up and changing people's hearts, intentions, and minds, and so I see this really as almost like a uniting energy all around, and bringing a lot of healing and forgiveness to any karmic situations or outside influences that may previously have tempered or tampered with this connection, that were previous blocks between it. There's now this bonding energy that's actually infusing these connections in a more positive, vibrant way, because they see how much a positive effect the feminine has had on the masculine, and they see his growth, and now they're seeing that this really was, that she really is good for him, that she wants the best for him, that she's bringing out the best for him, and it's really making people more open-minded towards this connection, and really healing in these outside situations other people's truer intentions that kept them from trusting in this connection. So that's really awesome. So a lot is happening on the masculine's end in the month of July in regards to his universe, his world, and transforming everyone that was previously a block. He's creating such a union on his end in his reality with everyone else. So he's tying up any loose ends so that when the two of you come together, you can really mesh and culminate and really bond both of your worlds together and the people in it, so that you can all be happy together, you can all spend time together, you can all be friends, you can all hang out, you can really merge both of your worlds, and there's no type of separation at all. I think that's really beautiful. Like that's a really wonderful thing. So he's really thinking long term in that sense. He's really building a beautiful platform for the feminine. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new start that's happening, and the energies from this past Sagittarius full moon have really created kind of that healing in the sacral chakra in regards to familial wounds, childhood wounds, wounds in regards to other connections. It's really ignited this healing, and it's showing up outwardly. So it's really creating this fuel inside of the masculine to create these he's really becoming quite like a humanitarian in this sense. We've got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So again, even though you're not seeing a lot from him, there's a lot going on internally, and he just, when I held that up, I couldn't help but, I don't see it now. I was gonna say I saw the Lover's card kind of peeking out the side. So I really see that as him, that being his underlying reason, motivation for everything, and that's really positive, that's really special. And the song just really kind of ties it all together, doesn't it? So this is how he feels. He just adores the feminine so much. You've transformed his whole life from the inside out, and it's really a happy ending energy for everyone. So I see this as like really building a home together, a family life, combining both realities to make sure that everyone wins. It's a win-win for all parties. We've got the Eight of Cups. I see this as the recent past. We've got the Six of Cups is the transformation of all of these previous energies, and the Ten of Wands. So the closing out of any negative energies that held this back. So going forward, this is going to take place, this death energy here, and this is all of the old ego energies that held this union from coming forward. So this is really kind of the momentum that is helping the masculine to go willingly into the dark. He sees now, he sees the potential, he sees the purpose of why the feminine was able to guide him in this way. He respects her fearlessness and her power to do so, and now he wants to be the one to take that place, to go into the unknown territory, to be fearless, to close out the last cycles that are keeping this union from really being at its highest potential. So, this is true partnership connection. There is a devotion, and equal balance on both sides, equal give and take energetically between the two of you. So that's really beautiful, guys. I'm so excited for you. So let's pull just a couple more cards here. Let's do a Lover's Oracle. What does he want you to know? We have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So he wants you to really have trust in him, feminines. That he's doing this work for you. So even though there's not a lot of communication right now, this is what's going on, so that when you guys do fully come together, it's solid and there's nothing that can get in the way. So really just, give him the space that he needs, and you do that, that's going to create more of that faith to help propel him forward, because he's going to feel supported by you having that faith in him. And one more angel card here. So what message before we leave do your angels want you to know? What do they want you to know moving forward into the month of July? Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Beautiful. I think that was perfect. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you'd like to send me a donation, or if you'd like a personalized reading, or to work with me one-on-one, I do light language healing sessions. I also sell healing artwork that you can adorn in your home workspace, or meditation areas, and it's very intensive, specific energies that are transformational in your outer world. So, and that's on my Etsy shop, Shamanic Alchemy Art. I highly recommend doing some healing work or purchasing some artwork, because I'm telling you, since I've created this artwork and hung it in my own home, I really enjoy having this artwork here. So I really almost don't want to sell it, because my whole world has transformed ever since. It's crazy. So if you're interested in any of that, remember, self investment is truly the most important thing you can do for yourself, because you are literally creating the world that you want to live in. So highly recommend, and all the links are down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you resonated with this reading, please like, subscribe, and share. I am really new to YouTube and have not been doing a lot of readings, as I have been going through a lot of major healing and transformation this past year, but I do plan to do a lot more readings. So please share, like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Have a great day. Bye.